What's up, beautiful people? So, I got to get something off my chest, right? This is just my thoughts, what I think, my opinion. So, it's a lot of racial tension going on with different things, right? We're going to get to the teenagers that was in Texas. Look, we know under the age of 25, your brain ain't fully developed. And that might not even been a racial issue, just it could have been conflict. They didn't want them here. Whatever dumb stuff he did, it go both ways. I'm not saying who was right, who was wrong. I'm not the judge or the jury in this situation. I just think sometimes it ain't always a racist or racial situation. And then with the woman, the Caucasian woman, and the young black brother, right? Now, in my opinion, that was wrong. We got to call out a wrong. I don't think I'm going to give you an example, and I don't mean no disrespect. It's just example. Like, I don't think everybody that go into school and uses a weapon to take out people, I don't think that's a Caucasian thing. I think that's a result of bullying. That's just my opinion. Everybody can't handle it. And everybody ain't got these. So some people going to get something to make it an even playing field. And at that point, that ain't really even, but they hurt. So hurt people do wild things sometimes, right? Not trying to justify it. And I just think that we got to stop letting these people come into our spaces and it just start problems in this weird rhetoric. Because we all know good black people and we all know good white people. So what are we doing? And we got to stop letting other people that's not black Americans or copper Americans or no disrespect, whatever, or white Americans or Caucasian Americans or whatever, no disrespect, right? We got to stop letting them talk on our situations because we have a weird history, and we just trying to make it better. It don't matter who you date. The Lord, I don't think he said in none of the scriptures who everybody should date. This might be a challenge to see if we could grow. We don't know. We don't know how things can be. And what I mean by a challenge, the Tower of Babel, where everybody was so-called working together, he might have got you up out of here. I want to see if y'all could work together now. I don't know. I'm not the big man. But I think we got to stop with all this. And Morgan Freeman, he said, don't pay attention to it. No, because the demons could grow bigger and take you out. But we have to acknowledge those that's good and those that's bad. And we have to start calling people out, even in our own communities. Right or wrong, we got to just start saying stuff. We can't just ignore it because we don't want to offend our people. We for all people, right? God, right?